Okay, so in conclusion, basically what I want to say is that, going back to my main argument, is that overall, the rise of modern day contraceptives has devalued the use of traditional forms of contraceptive, which tend to be more culturally and practically appropriate, generally because indigenous forms of birth control include the mind-body connection, which is really important to other systems of health, not just the Western system of health. So overall, chemical, hormonal forms of birth control simply aren't appealing to other forms of, or to other medical systems due to the fact that they lack relevancy to those medical systems. And at some point, what is interesting is that in relationship to contraceptives, there at one point, as I described, was a clear mind-body connection going on in these ancient methods, but somehow these connections have been lost with the introduction of Western medicine. So I argue that if we want to reverse this, what we need to do is look at indigenous, herbal, traditional forms of birth control, look at those, as those would likely be more safe, and also are just simply more culturally appropriate for everyone around the world, despite the medical system one is operating in. Reevaluating how we look at birth control and going for a more herbal, natural, traditional perspective would create a product which would likely be accepted by more women. It's clear that women in other countries are in need of a more culturally appropriate form of birth control, as a lot of religions are restrictive towards birth control. It's clear that there needs to be some stray away from chemical and hormonal methods of birth control, and more emphasis on natural, traditional, indigenous forms of birth control, as to make a product for truly every woman, which every woman can enjoy. I think it's important that we bring back this mind-body connection. So that's all I'm going to have for today. I want to thank you for listening to my presentation. I'm going to pull up my references here in a minute. And also, something I have included in this presentation, which I want to draw reference to, here's references, but also for each picture, oh, not that one. In my completed PowerPoint, which I will be sending, those two will have links. All of these images are linked below. I've included all the links here. Except for this photo, which is from the book Green and Finch. I took it straight from the book. There's no versions of it online. It's from the book. That picture is not linked. It's from the book. Anyways, that's all I need to say. Thanks for bearing with me through this. Thank you.